It's Anthony Couch, a guitarist on YouTube. Shred versatility. Today, it's not about speed. What's the point in being super fast if you aren't versatile as a guitarist? And there are loads of ways that you can become versatile on your guitar. In this video, I'm just going to give you 3 tips that I think really help with doing just that. And if you stick around at the end, you'll also see a bonus exercise which really helps with versatility. But before I get onto it, I'd like to know in the comments, who do you think is the most versatile guitarist out there? Obviously you've got the best rock guitarist, the best metal guitarist, the best jazz guitarist and shred guitarist, but who's the best guitarist do you think, who is the best guitarist you think versatile is best at? Anyway, getting on with this video, the first thing is, okay, tip number 1, get rid of scale shapes like this. There is a time and place for that. That's how a lot of people learn the major scale. So the tip really is, swap all your mixed up scale shapes, that's, you know, where it goes 2 note, 3 note, 2 note, 3 note, to all 3 notes per string if you've not already done it. So what did look like this now looks like this, with the addition of those top 3 notes on there if you want them. The reason for that is 3 notes per string. If you're new to shred, if you're not that familiar with why that would even be a bonus, it just sits under your plectrum a lot easier than switching between 2 note and 3, and then 3 and then 2, mixing it up. So you can do all and beyond into the super fast shred stuff. That's why a lot of people use 3 note per string. It suits alternate picking and economy picking. You can't go wrong. Get rid of the other scale shapes. Switch to 3 note per string. Okay, the second tip. So easy. It's easy to say, but in practice it is tricky. Whatever lick you learn, also learn to play it backwards. Now, don't get me wrong, some licks don't sound that good backwards. I'm not saying learn everything backwards. Really, I'm getting at certain types of licks or little runs. So it's easier to give you an example really here. If you practice this, as a little fragment to then get fast, or as a warm-up or whatever, just play it backwards. Whoops, wrong key. Tough. It will highlight to you where you need to work. 9 times out of 10, a guitarist will see that in the playing of stuff backwards, you'll see big gaps in your playing, just like I did just then, where I did the one going up like this, you know, quite fast, and then the one backwards, I just glossed over. And that's me really trying before it gets to Slopsville. Okay, so I was making the strings sharp there by pushing down on the bridge. Bad technique. I need to listen to my own advice. That advice there, number 2, being, whatever you play and learn forwards as a super fast shred lick, practice it backwards. Even if it isn't as fast, you're still improving it, aren't you? Okay, the third one sounds a bit weird because of our chosen instrument. Other instrument players, they'd be like, oh yeah, okay, that's a really good one. Guitarists, they'd be like, I'm not seeing where you're coming from there. Because the third one is, take whatever you've learned and change key. We're talking about versatility here, not supersonic speed. So changing key on guitar is dead easy, isn't it? When I played this up here, well, yeah, where was I? I think I was there. That's in F sharp minor. So to make it E minor, I just go down 2 frets. It's so easy. The theory of it is what I'm getting at more than the actual technical stuff. Aside from playing something on fret 1 feeling different to fret 15 because of the way it fits, I'm more getting at, you know, imagine a chord progression. A chord progression in the future that you might play over might be G major to E minor. So you can play all your G major licks followed by all your E minor licks without moving too far around the neck. So if you know, to go further into it without delving too deep into it, if you learn a guitar lick that's in the key of A minor, don't just build that muscle memory of thinking frets 5 and 7, 5 and 7, minor pentatonic, fret 5 and 7, like this. I'm sure a lot of people do, it can't be just me. All those licks, all those things, practice them in different keys so you build the muscle memory of playing it in C minor, C sharp minor, F minor, all the keys. I know I promised you a bit of an exercise, here it is. I wasn't lying, it requires one of these, a metronome. This is one of my favourite exercises, especially as a warm-up, but as a versatility exercise. I'm just going to set the metronome going and I'm not allowed to miss a note. Doesn't matter what scale I'm in. You have to pick a scale, don't just play random notes. Again, easier to show you what I mean. So I'm going to put the metronome there, but I'm going to subdivide that into quavers, eighth notes, using my 3 note per string pattern from before. Just random. It's not music, but then it's not music, but then neither am I just going up and down the scale. I'm not going. I'm going like this. Stuff like that. Bit too slow though. You might be at that speed. I don't know what speed you're at. But if I was going to get something out of this as a versatility warm-up exercise, I'd be thinking right now. It's funny, I'm trying to talk and do it at the same time. I can't do that. All I was going to say there was, you just got to mix it up, but you're not allowed to stop. That's what you're getting out of it. That you're sometimes string skipping, sometimes repeating notes, sometimes jumping around the neck. I'm just in this one position here, but you can jump around as long as you're in the same key. Just building up that versatility. I'm going to carry on doing that while the things pop up at the side. Give it a go. Give it a go. And also, down in the comments, let me know who is the most versatile guitarist.